Making sure it's all working. All right, hello and welcome. This is episode 11 of Lost Legacy. Um, Foes from the Past, I think is what I named it, even though I still haven't done a rat base pun yet. It will happen, but it's not this moment.
We'll
So,
get there.
this is our live play, and I am the DM, Gino, and I will bring you over to my players who will tell you who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll go into a little bit of an idea of what happened so far. Let's start with Chris.
That's me. Hey, I'm Chris, and I am playing your neighborhood-friendly changeling rogue, Finn. Currently, I can't wait to freaking get back into this game. It's been a while. It's good to see all of you, and I can't wait. As far as what I've got going on, I got my own game on Players and Creators on Wednesdays. We're doing Tyranny of Dragons. Things are really looking interesting. But outside of that, I'm looking forward to tonight. I can't wait to play tonight.
Yes, this is our first full house of the new year. All right, next.
Wap, 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 wap. Hi, my name is Rennie. I am part of the Unconventional Heroes team, making this thing happen. I am playing the Goblin Paladin Dizzy Tenderfoot. I don't have any projects to plug other than the one that you are currently watching. Yeah, I'm super excited to have Chris back. Sorry for all of the ass that got chopped off of you while I was commandeering Finn. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Back to you.
All right, next, Norm.
Hey, I'm Norm. I'll be playing Kellen, also known as Kaboom. He is a gnome artificer and likes to make things blow up, or uses his gun as a laser and just shoots people with it.
That does happen a lot. All right, last but not least, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I think it's certainly least. I am playing Odyseth Kroshtuk, our Dragonborn cleric. I am also excited for our full house and for the mayhem that is about to follow with the state of my character sheet.
Yeah, everyone should have. I don't know if Rennie, you were able to mark stuff on Chris's sheet or not. Or
I can't change stuff on Chris's
Okay.
sheet, but I messaged him
Perfect.
the
Great.
current state of affairs.
Amazing. All right, so you have channel points if you are watching us, and with those channel points, you can use them to give either group player inspiration, or you can give it to me for a more expensive cost. This will make it so that people get rerolls, which they may or may not need. Who knows? But last we left off, as you guys have figured out that you are underneath the Draven Rest Manor in some sort of ancient structure. You have been fighting through hordes of rats, swarms of rats, were-rats, and you know that you are after 3 targets, a Plague Master, an Alpha, and some sort of assassin. You also know that Fingers is missing, the person that Finn impersonated to get more information, and you currently have her shadow, known as Lamont, which Finn, you are connected to still. Mentally.
Okay.
I think it's for like 3 or 4 hours that we rolled for.
Okay.
So, last session, you fought through some rats and then found a strange chamber. Inside this chamber were a large amount of were-rats, kind of in aprons and different surgical equipment, and there were 3 people kind of strapped down to like slabs and had a strange IV of this black living liquid kind of moving through them. In the corner was a grung that looked like it had the shit kicked out of it. Eventually, you fought your way through. You, using medicine checks, you freed the people and learned that they were 3 people of the town. One was a... Hold on, let me get my little notes, because I have those, because I'm prepared. And this is me delaying, because I got to find out where that Google Doc is. There we go. So, you found that. The people you found a dwarven diplomat named Hilda, a judge named Roland, and a knight of the Golden Rooster, Sir Colin. who was given, at least to borrow, Garth's Maker Mark sword from Disbin. And the Grung, I didn't write a name down because I don't think he gave him to one. He was just more kind of supplementing and just, bowing and being very gracious toward Odasesh. But he is going back to report. What you learn from the Grung is that they tried to bite him, but every time they did, they started getting sick or seeing shit or being paralyzed. So they decided that they didn't want to turn the Grung into whatever they were doing to these other people. That it was proving worse than they bargained for, and so they just beat the crap out of him. And I guess that you don't know what they were going to do with him. But he was found. He went off to go warn, kind of tell the diplomat place, whatever. Otis has just people.
Australia?
Not Kesra. I was just thinking of what it's called where diplomats stay. What, a consulate?
Embassy?
Embassy, yeah. The Khazralian embassy. I was like, my brain was just like, bee. Okay. Sir Colin is leading out the other two people because they can now walk. You guys use some healing abilities to kind of get them up. And they are heading above ground, and they're going to seek out any priests because you believe they may or may not be infected. Through, I believe, Odysseus's check, made a religion check, or someone made a medicine check to see these inflamed wounds. After that, you kind of went to the east, and you found this kind of like this were-rat who had a laboratory with him. And as he kind of was talking to you, you noticed there was a mirror in his lab that he seemed to be draining of this strange black substance and mixing into his alchemy. Through a check, I believe Kaboom figured out that whatever this substance is, that it weakens someone's immune system at least. Kind of. That's what you get, at least for the base of it. You don't know what else it does, because you saw, like, the black veins kind of flowing, like, being pronounced inside them. When you came to fight him, or you were talking, and it seemed like that the Plague Master was really not ready to negotiate and wanted to look at you as new experiments. You decided that violence was the correct answer, which it was. And at that moment, doors opened, and you saw 3 giant rat ogres come out. I think one may have beat your whole ass, Finn. That might be what they were talking about. A fight ensued. Lamont could not approach the Plague Master due to the mirror that was there. So they were kind of stuck to kind of fight one of the rat ogres by themselves, which they've been doing currently. After an amount of spells and fire thrown and people fighting constantly, you notice the Plague Master was consuming rat swarms to kind of like heal and evolve himself throughout the fight. And eventually, when all hope looked lost to him, he went and smashed the mirror. As he smashed the mirror, this black ink, like just dark, magical darkness, flowed over everything. Most of you are all familiar with this kind of darkness, as it reminds you of when you fought the Cult of Tenebris. After a moment, Disbin swung down his weapon, hitting a dead body. You heard a familiar laugh, a laugh you have not heard in a long time, and it's the laugh of Boel Smithers. As the darkness clears, you see the rat ogre, or the were-rat Plague Master, swollen up with dark energy flowing through the wounds and cracks. And why don't we just put him on your layer? As he stands up, bone skeletal wings come out from his back.
Oh, hell no.
And you hear in kind of a dual voice, I thought we would meet again, but it wouldn't be this soon. If I would have known you were here, we would have found you earlier. And that, many of you heard before, that there was some noise from up front, and you remember that there were human voices saying, hey, what's going on out there? from further in the room when you were fighting were-rats earlier, and you're now realizing maybe they were cult members. And we are going to go right back in to initiative, which I already have, because the fight is not over. And we are going to start.
Really? We're not gonna play patty cake? Because I'm killer. I'll fuck people up.
All right. So
Whoever hasn't been hit yet, I have the protector up, and the last thing I have is 6 temporary hit points. If nobody was hit.
35. Well, we're just gonna go through the initiative, and you know
so
what?
what's that? 10 feet off of you, Finn? I'm sorry. No, not off of Finn. Off of Kaboom.
Yeah, but I got everybody in before I jumped onto this table, and that's when he jumped out of the mirror.
Correct. I can tell you when that happened. That happened. Yes, you should have it now because Dizzy has already gone. So everyone should have whatever the 6 temporary hit points are. So, Reggie begins barking loudly, and in your mind, you hear bad smell, bad smell. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And stumbling in is this ghoulish creature, shadow coming off it, long wrapped tongue, and there is a noxious odor coming from it. Reggie's teeth are bared. He tells you it's the worst smell he's ever smelled, is what you're getting in your brain. Yes.
Gene, I have two questions. Do I recognize this giant monster thing? Is question 1.
Which one?
The giant monster thing with wings that showed up and monologued slightly?
Make me a religion check.
You got it. No. I will not make you a religion check.
The answer is... So you rolled very bad. Make me and look at the stats on your item and make an intelligence check with that as well.
How do I find the stats on my item?
If you look at the item, it should tell you it has mental stats when it's trying to. It might have it. I don't know. I could be lying to you.
It does not appear to have anything, obviously.
Okay, just roll d20 for me and tell me what you get.
Sure. 12.
Okay. As you're pondering, you've never seen anything like this.
Okay.
But you hear in your mind, it seems like the cult has reanimated that creature with demonic power. And that's what you get.
Cool. And then my second question was, he has entered my spirit guardians when he starts talking to us, so he should immediately take damage.
I will do that on his turn.
It says they take the damage when they enter the area for the first time and on the start of their turn.
He was technically in that before that started because the body was there. So shut up and let me just do my thing, and we'll do it on initiative, so I don't have to worry about it. But roll your damage for it, just because other things might enter it, so you have it for the round.
Yeah.
But there is something rushing forward that is very bad smelling, and
8.
Okay, I will try to keep that. All right. It moves, it double moves. That's all it can do. All right, next. Odathesh, it is your turn.
That was fast. So my spirit weapon is still up?
Correct.
Okay. My bonus action will be to hit the demonic thing with my spirit weapon.
Gotcha.
Go to that. 17 to hit.
That will in fact hit.
And 7 damage.
And this is force, correct? I believe.
I believe you are correct.
All right. That seems to... This thing looks partially incorporeal. Like, part of where the wounds are seem to be made of shadow, but this dragon claw kind of wraps into it, and No. All right. Anything else?
It stands to reason that this thing is probably resistant to necrotic damage, yeah.
Oh no.
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
it
I'll toll
probably.
the debt. Let's find out. I'll toll the debt.
Okay. I mean, likely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's just
Does
get
it?
that out of the way early, and then I'll come up with a plan B
Is this a
between
wisdom
now and
save?
my next turn. Yeah, wisdom 15.
He fails.
Okay, so he takes 2d12. 8.
It does
Necrotic.
does not seem very effective, but it does do
Okay.
some amount of
Yeah.
damage.
Cool. I'll come up with a plan B. I,
Okay.
um,
Anything else?
yeah, I'll probably. Let's see.
You're
If
currently in
I'm
its fighting range.
Yeah, so if I move out of that in any direction, he gets attack of opportunity, right?
He will likely take an attack of
Yeah, I'll just
opportunity.
I'll just I'll just end my turn. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Boom. You hear a loud bark and growl. And let's see how far this thing comes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 10, 15. All right. This thing will attempt to make a check versus your Spirit Guardians. He makes his save. So you said you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
They also move half speed regardless while they're in range.
Correct.
Yep.
No, that 8 damage was his toll the dead damage, Gene. I think he hasn't
No,
rolled
my
the
Spirit Guardians was
Guardians
also
damage.
8. I'm not
Oh, my
not off
bad.
to a hot start on any of my
My
rolls.
B.
So
I was trying to help.
you notice a shadow mastiff, which you have all fought before. Most of you comes rushing forward and dizzy. It is on you, growling at Reggie as you two are kind of like face to face. All right,
Cool.
Lamont. Lamont will fly over to this creature that seems very stinky. Cool. He will hit, but he does. You notice as Lamont's shadow passes through this creature, it does not seem to have much of an effect, as this creature seems resistant. And then he goes, it seems like there are... Finn, you hear this. It seems like there are more coming. You may want to focus on this large creature, but I hear more things. So he will give you the help action as a bonus. All right.
All right.
Whirl. What you doing? All right. So, appearing in the room with a cultist, you watch as a portal of shadow rips open, and stepping through is a woman with like darker skin and like flowing gray hair. And she has like kind of like dark tattoos that splay around her, almost like writhing waves or tendrils. But they seem to be kind of moving around her as she kind of enters. That was her action. And as a bonus action, she starts whispering dark words and what she's seen, what she knows of you. She doesn't really know much of Otis Sesh. She's gonna make she's gonna make an Arcana check to see if she recognizes the spells that are here. She doesn't. That's all she'll do for now. All right, that's her. Finn, it is your turn.
Okay, quick question. Just as a reminder, is it an action or a bonus action to take a healing potion?
Bonus action.
Okay. Okay, so for my action, I am going to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run into this corner. Try and get my small frame behind the table and some barrels. And then for my bonus action, I am going to take a greater healing potion that I have in my bag.
That seems great. Those are all seems like real smart guy moves.
I get 14 hit points back.
All right.
And that is my
Nice.
turn.
All right. All right. Kellen, it is your turn.
Okay, that was quick. Okay, I will push the red button on my gun, rub the little glyph that I have there, and cast a firebolt at this large monstrosity right there.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. That is a natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
My
That's what
regular
we need to
damage
see, bro.
is 11, plus I get an additional D8. If I find it. 11. 18 damage, but I didn't roll anything extra. Do I get double on that altogether? Or not?
You should roll your extra dice, your dice again as well.
Just the extra dice. You got it.
Correct. So all dice rolled, you get an additional set of those.
18. 34 damage.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Yes.
You watch your fire. Oh shit! Hold on. I did it wrong. You watch as your gun fires and connects solidly, but the fire does not seem to do as much as it should.
Okay. Next thing I do, I'll go 5. And I will activate as a bonus action my little device that gives everybody a protector. And that is a D8 plus my proficiency, I think.
I do not know, buddy.
Let me check. Give me a moment.
We're currently sitting at 6.
2d8.
Right? Okay.
No. Protector. 1d8 plus my proficiency. Everybody gets 12 hit points. Temporary hit points.
Ooh.
What range?
What's the range on that?
Yeah.
It's going to be 15, I believe.
Wow, I'm just in that range.
Yeah, I was like that. Yeah, just double check your range on it, but I'm pretty sure.
I will. Up. It's 10 feet. Sorry.
No problem. I still got the 6 though, right? The original 6?
Yeah, it doesn't go away.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. Excellent. You watch as your shadow dragons from your spirit guardians slam through this creature, but it does not seem to be very effective. And then it goes. All right. It opens its large maw and goes to take a bite of you, Otisesh. But I am rolling like I did last time, and it will miss with its first attack. Then it will make 2 claws against you. Hold on. I actually... Oh, wait. I may not have missed. Hold on 1 second. So it goes to bite you and notices kind of like that you are very hard to hit. And you watch as it looks around, and for a moment it fades from your view. What is everyone's passive perception?
Okay.
Bad.
14.
15.
Okay.
11.
Cool. So
10.
You watch as, because the lighting in this area is not great, it kind of fades into the shadows. And it stealths as a bonus action. It reappears behind you, sticking a claw into Otisesh. Or attempting to. Alright. Hey, with advantage I can hit you. AC 20?
That will hit me.
Alright. You will take 16 points of psychic damage. As you notice, its claw is not as physical as it should be, and it kind of renders through your body and mind. I need you to make me a Constitution save versus poison, please.
I got an 8.
Okay, buddy. Not so bad. You will take 3 more poison damage.
Okay.
And then it will take a second attack on you, or third attack with its other claw. And it will miss, because I'm back to rolling normally. All right.
Excellent.
Make a concentration check, please.
We are good.
Okay. Dizzy, it is your turn.
It is my turn. Oh boy. I had a whole plan.
Do it, man.
But-
Do it.
No, it's not the plan because Kellen's ability makes my channel divinity power useless. So I am going to move here, Gene, and eat an attack of opportunity from the Shadow Mastiff.
Okay. Is Reggie also moving, or just you?
Well, we are both. Reggie is the one taking the move action, not me. But we are both leaving.
Okay.
He can choose which
He's
one of
going
us.
to attempt to attack
attack.
Reggie.
Go for it.
Does AC 11 hit Reggie?
It does not. He has armor.
You're lucky. You feel like it would have tried to rip you to the ground. But, yeah, you get away.
Great. Okay. I raise my silver war pick high in the air and go, Smine, we defeated you once, we'll defeat you again. And I swing down with righteous furies.
Oh, boy. So righteous, so fury.
AC 18.
That will hit.
Hey, Gene, if I smite this guy, can I roll extra dice?
Yeah, and also, tell me your radiant damage separately.
You got it. So it'll be 7 silver damage. 7 damage.
Non-magic,
and-
though, correct?
Correct. It is non-magical.
The silver doesn't seem to be as important anymore.
Yep, that's fair. Super fair. However, it will be a total of 12 radiant.
With this flash of light, this creature shrieks back. Rennie, could you please make me a con save versus poison?
Sure.
As you bring your glowing pick into it and you rip out, this blood flows at you, kind of toward your face.
I got a 25 con save.
You don't take any poison damage. But you notice that certain weapons, like your physical weapon, as you slash into it, its blood kind of sprays.
All right. Can I do an object interaction to change weapons at this moment if I drop my war pick?
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna, seeing my war pick, I'll kind of like, I'll do that flick of like getting the blood off a weapon and drop it to the ground, and I pull this crackling lightning javelin off my back, and I will jam that into his guts,
Okay.
or at least attempt to.
Sure.
Okay, here it is. That's going to be a 22 AC to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. He will take 8 damage. This is magical.
It seems to fully work.
Great. And I'm going to smite him again.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. The radiant damage is 13.
He looks real hurt. You see the shadow inside his body writhing and kind of pulling in.
Awesome.
You're the one, Dizzy. You're the one.
That is... Do I have any bonus actions worth a damn? don't believe I do in this scenario. Oh, hey Gene, I'm gonna Fury of the Small this guy. Can you add 6 more damage to this dude?
Absolutely.
And yeah, I don't really have a bonus action I'd like to do. So it will be Reggie's turn,
Okay.
and Reggie will take his attacks.
Sure.
Okay, first one is natural 1. That'll miss.
Mhm.
Second one, AC 17.
That will hit.
He will deal 7 damage. It is magical.
Okay. This thing looks very hurt, but still up, barely.
That will be my turn.
All right. This cultist over here. He will move this way, and he will provoke. He will get hit.
Get him, Lamont. Get him.
You watch as he withers and dies.
Damn, Lamont.
Yep. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 50, 55, 60. Another cultist comes running in. At the top of the initiative. That's that. All right. So, this stinky old creature, stinky boy, what's he doing? Please roll me some new Spirit Guardian damage, Sam.
You got it.
All right. So, 35.
17 this round.
Nice.
This thing rises through this mass of this shadowy dragon. He will fail. What was the number?
17.
17. Seems like your dragons are not as effective. And he will now attack. So I'm gonna say 2 attacks. One with bite, one with claws. All right. The attack is coming at you. Actually, he's going to, as he begins kind of moving through the things, he's going to attempt to hide as a bonus action. Which, 16. Does that beat your passive perception, Dizzy? Okay.
Yes, it does.
A claw comes out of the shadow as you see this thing materialize. AC 27.
Gene, that misses actually.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Price of Right
That
rules.
that crushes me.
Take 11 slashing, and can I please get a Constitution save?
11 slashing. You got it. Okay, con save coming in hot. Ooh, natural 1. That's a 7, Gene.
There is a group inspiration, if you'd like to use it.
It's not the time. I'll eat this poison.
You watch as your body freezes up. You are now paralyzed for a minute.
I made a bad choice.
He will now take his bite against you.
I've made poor choices.
Which is a crit because he hit you.
Gene, I'm immune to crits.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Man, I shouldn't have given
you. You did that. I just want you to know.
I shouldn't have given you your dad's armor. That's stupid of me. This is my own petards. Do you have any resistance to necrotic?
No, I have 0.0 resistances.
All right, please take a total of 12 damage. 6 of it is necrotic, if that matters. As you watch it bite into you, and this shadowy creature is writhing, and you're like frozen in place. Reggie is like whimpering but also growling. That is the shadow ghast. All right, Otithesh, it is your turn.
Okay. Action 1 will be, or bonus action will be move the Spirit Guardian over here, hit the guy, or attempt to hit the guy.
Sure.
Not spirit guardian, spirit weapon.
Yeah,
23.
that hits.
And that'll be 6 damage.
All right.
And then for my regular action, I'm going to use all 5 charges from my reliquary to cast a level 5 Ralothium Psychic Lance
Oh boy.
at that guy. He needs to make
Nice.
an intelligence save at 15.
Oh, int save, you say? I don't like that you did that. That's a 12. I got 12.
Okay. So he will take 29 damage.
Wow.
Psychic
boy.
damage. And additionally, he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Well, he's more than incapacitated, and we're going to talk about this. So you watch as Otisech kind of like grabs this like draconic necklace he wears beneath his shirt, and whispers some sort of words that are a little kind of sub vocal for you to hear, and you all feel an absolute menace that is not Otisech rip from him. You watch as his spirit guardian of like this dragon kind of like flowing through the mists forms into a more realistic creature, and you guys see for a moment a flash of these tattered wings, this skeletal frame with glowing red eyes, and this maw slam into this creature, and you watch as it withers, and the shadow seems to be consumed by this draconic thing, and then in a flash, it's like silence. And there's just like the leathery husk of this weird creature.
Fucking A, Otiseth.
And
Sick.
that's that. And you hear, good. We need to consume more of this energy so that we can defeat it. All right.
And Otis just hears that, right?
Correct. Otis is the only one that hears
Okay.
that.
All right.
I
Very
think
good.
Otiseth is the bad guy.
Is Otis's dragon daddy the bad guy? I don't know. All right. Anything else from that spectacular turn?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. This Shadow Mastiff fails his save, so he takes 15 or 17. What was your
17.
17. Ugh. And he rushes forward. Da, 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 da. As he begins to move forward, you watch him disappear, and then he reappears, attacking Dizzy. He AC 20.
Hit me.
All right. Well, cancel crits. You are now prone because you cannot make that strength save.
Correct.
And you will take 14 damage as this thing rips into you.
Dizzy looks pretty hurt from that.
All right. Lamont will try to kill this cultist before it does a thing. But he rolled minimum damage. All right. That was that. And then Finn, you will hear in your head, I believe that Ghast or this warlock are probably the bigger threats. Which are you going to go after?
I respond, I'm going to go after the Ghast. You go after the warlock.
All right. He kind of begins throwing shadow tendrils toward the gas, so he'll give you the help action. And then he will head to be in front of this warlock. And you notice that before he didn't want to approach like the plague creature, he does not seem as like agitated now that demon is no longer in the room.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. That is that. You see this woman. She goes, "No! You! How dare you! How dare you!" And she screams, and then she will move. Actually, does she need to do move? Da, da, da. She does. Okay, actually, she doesn't move. She looks to you, Otisesh, because you are the one that destroyed the big creature. And she goes, "We will consume all, and we will consume everything. And you will have to look in every shadow that comes behind you. Anytime it is cast, we will be there. Could you please make me 2 wisdom saving throws?"
Sure. First one is an 11.
Okay.
Second one is a 16.
Okay. So the first one slams into your mind. You begin kind of looking around you, seeing these shadows pop up. You're going to take 8 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of the warlock's next turn.
Okay.
But the second one, after seeing that, you know that these things can be defeated, and you made your save versus the second one, so it has no effect. All right, Finn, it is your turn.
All right. So Labat gave me the help action for the against the ghast, right?
Correct.
All right. So psychic blade, going to attack the ghast.
All right.
Uh, 17 to hit.
That does hit. And you have an additional d6 that you can either add to the hit if you don't think you're going to hit, or you can add it to damage from him.
Gotcha. Okay. So along with my sneak attack, is that correct? Yeah, that's the she rolls 9 psychic damage.
All right. It seems fully effective.
And I'm going to bonus action hit him again. Another
All
psychic
right.
blade. It's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
And that is a 7 psychic damage.
All right. It staggers back and now looks. You see its ichor and like shadow wisping off. It is now bloodied. Anything else from you, Finn?
No, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Which one did he hit? This thing?
Yep. And
Okay.
Speaking of that thing, Kellen, would you please make me a Constitution save? It's versus poison, if that
Okay.
matters.
Let me see. I don't think it does.
I don't know. You might have cool things. I don't know how your characters work.
11.
You are now poisoned until the start of its next turn, which means you have disadvantage on all attack rolls and skill checks, or I think just attack rolls. Yeah, I don't know. It's not good.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm up, right?
Yes, you are.
First thing I will do is I will activate my protector to get some temporary hit points over to my friend over there,
Sure thing.
and it will give 8.
Yeah. So if you have not lost your temps, whatever the highest number of temps you have will override. If you're within 10.
Should help. Hopefully, Disbid, right?
Oh yeah.
Next thing I will do is I will work my way back there. I'm
Okay.
still under the effects of kinetic jaunt. So I don't,
Okay, so it doesn't get attack of opportunities.
correct.
Nice.
So I'm minus on to hit roll. I'm disadvantaged on hit rolls, right?
Correct.
How can I get around that?
Do you have anything that can force it to make a saving throw?
That is a way.
I'm looking. I do not. All I have is my first level stuff, and it's
I mean,
not a hell of a lot.
your gun does burning hands.
Yeah, but I don't want to burn up my friends.
That's also true.
So I will. I'll take a chance and do the same thing. I'll do the firebolt again.
Okay.
So I'll
Make
roll
me
twice.
an attack roll at disadvantage. As
Okay.
its smell is just like overpowering your gagging.
My lowest roll's at 13.
Is that your total? 13?
Yeah, that's my lowest. 13 total.
A 13 will miss.
Yeah, I figured.
As you go to fire, you cough and it goes wide.
Okay.
All right. Rennie, please make me a constitution save at the start of your turn.
You got it. Con save. Let's go. 14.
You are not poisoned. But if you would like,
I wasn't poisoned.
at the start of your turn, you have to save versus poisoned for being a
Oh,
stench cloud.
or become poisoned.
Yes.
Got it. Understood.
If you'd like to do your end of turn save, you can also do that, and then let Reggie do whatever he's going to do, whichever way you want to do it.
Sure. All right. Here is my paralyzed save.
Yes, sir.
15.
You feel you kind of your body becomes unrigid.
Okay.
Nice.
I go, Reg, we got to take down this warlock lady. And we're going to run over here.
Okay.
We'll take attacks of opportunity.
All right. The Shadow Gas will attempt to, I guess, claw Reggie, as he's the one moving.
Okay.
Does AC 18 hit?
It does. I will use my shield to intercept.
All right. It will be a total of 13 damage.
I intercept 12 of it.
Cool. Please make me a con save for Reggie.
Sure. Okay. What is Reggie's con? It is okay. It's not terrible. That will be 14 for Reg.
The poison does not affect him. He keeps moving, and then the Shadow Mastiff attacks. But
Of course, Genie's the best dog.
Well, I'm trying. Does AC 13 hit the best dog?
13 does not hit the best dog.
Okay. The shadowy maw comes out, but again, Reggie jukes and dodges. All right.
And he will attack this lady. Ooh, looking at some bad rolls here. AC 9, I'm going to go with missing.
That misses.
AC 14.
You watch as shadowy armor that was imperceptive as she has mage armor on, kind of deflects the blow.
Cool. Reggie will end with a growl and a snarl, and that will be his turn.
Are you on the map? Are you adjacent to her, or do you want me to? Because I stopped your.
I am.
She's
No, I moved.
okay. Because I see you over here.
Oh, I don't see her over here.
Okay, hold on. Is that better?
Yeah, that is perfect. Thank you.
Sorry.
So I would have moved there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't
like,
see her in that square.
Well, I saw it on my map, so that's why I was like, hold on. I feel like this. All right, cool. That's that. All right. This brave, hurt cultist staggers forward. You know what? He's going to try to kill the best dog. That feels like what a cultist would do. Let's see.
You've signed your fate.
Does AC 19 hit the best dog?
It does. It does.
The best dog will take 6 damage from a scimitar.
Ooh. 6 damage. Okay.
All
Yep.
right. All right. That is the cultist. All right. New round. Sam, would you please roll me your damage?
Indeed.
Yay, I made my save. So he may not die this round.
16 on Spirit Guardians for this round.
Oh, he's not real happy. Oh, actually. All right. 10, 15. This horrible smell starts getting into the way of Finn and Kellen, since you guys are now separated from the pack and out of this terrible spirit guardians. Which one of you look more hurt?
Oh, I'm pretty much almost full now from that.
You haven't been
potion.
touched.
Okay. All right.
Must be nice.
It's gonna be even Kellen, odd Finn. Odd Finn. As it begins rushing forward, as soon as it disperses from the cloud, you watch it blend into the shadows. So I'm gonna bonus action, try to hide. With a natural 20, he disappears.
Ooh.
Hey, take that as opposed to the attack roll.
Finn, a claw comes out of nowhere. And my AC 18.
I'm going to use the last charge on my coin and cast shield.
You watch this claw dripping with shadow venom, and it fling offs it.
Fuck off, guest.
And then he will attempt. I was like, what's his intent? He's pretty smart. He goes to bite Kellen. Because I was like, int 12. Yeah, he's smart enough not to try to keep hitting someone who has a shield. He attacks Kellen with an AC of 21.
It's just a bite, right?
Yes.
I'll take it.
You don't have any resistance to necrotic, correct?
Nope.
Okay. 20 damage from the bite.
Okay.
As he chomps down, but there's no shadow venom or anything. All right, that is the gas turn. Otisesh, is this your turn?
Excellent. I've got like a demon dog on me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shadow dog.
But 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm with my spirit weapon and attack him with that as my bonus action.
Sure thing, sure thing.
Be a natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
That's a crit, buddy. I think you might be able to do it with your weapon.
11 damage.
Is that with the crit, the extra die?
Yep.
It is barely up. It is on Shadow Death's door. At 1-8. You're pretty sure your dragon spirit guardian's definitely gonna kill it.
Yeah, I'm going to use my main action instead of killing it to just cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
I gain 6 hit points.
All right.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Hey, the Shadow Massive, he dies because even if I make my save. Lamont will try to finish off the cultist, and he hits, so he does. And then Lamont kind of flanks behind the cultist to you, and nods to you, Dizzy, and begins striking. He's going to give Dizzy the help action.
Oh,
All right. The Warlock goes. Sir, what are you doing? You got magic. What are your magics you want to do? What?
Magic.
He looks to you, and you watch as this lady begins chanting this dark, venomous words. Your shadows are all around. Your master has fallen before you. And you watch as your shadow grows because you have that like cloak, but it begins to wither. Please make me a wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Yes.
Here it comes.
You're wise, Dizzy. You're wise.
26, my man.
All right. She growls and attempts it again. Please make me another save.
Ooh.
She did 2 on Otisesh also but he made 1.
12 on the second.
All right, that will fail. You will take 10 psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls until the end of the Warlock's next turn.
Okay.
All right, that is her. Finn, make me a save versus poison, please.
No.
It's so stinky. It's just a stinky boy.
It's a con save, right?
Correct. And there are 2 group inspirations.
That is a 15.
You've smelled worse. You've probably been in sewers. In fact, you've been in the sewer for the past 8 hours. You are immune to being stink from the stench.
Awesome. All right. I am going to use for my bonus action steady aim to give me advantage on my attack
Okay.
on this creature.
Sure.
Wow, they were both terrible. So that's going to be a 14 to hit.
That will unfortunately miss.
And the help action from before wasn't. I can't use that anymore, right?
No, since you didn't use it on the turn.
Fuck.
You missed
All
by
right, well-
a total of 1.
Yeah, figures. All right. That's it. That's my turn because I used my movement to do that bonus action, so I have a movement of 0. So this is where I stand.
All right, Kellen, since you have not succeeded yet, please make me another con save.
19.
You are immune to the stench. You are no longer poisoned.
Now I'm going to blast this guy with my firebolt.
Do it.
You will be at disadvantage because you are in close range.
No, I don't get disadvantage because I'm a gunner.
Oh, never mind. I'm wrong. You're right.
Okay, I roll 25. I would hazard to say that's a hit.
I feel confident. That's a confident hit.
Yeah.
Gene, he lovingly presses the barrel up against
Right
the
to the
gas
chest.
head.
Yeah, no, I love that.
9 fire.
Okay.
9 damage.
It staggers back, but it's still up. It looks very hurt. But it is
Darn,
still
let me see
alive.
what I'm going to do here. The question is, I want to do some movement.
If you do move
It's
away,
looking-
it will take an attack for. Well, no, it hasn't gotten.
No, it won't.
You're right.
No, it won't.
It's looking pretty hurt.
10, 15, 20.
Dizzy's also.
Is this
looking
behind
pretty
is
hurt.
this behind a pillar?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm fine right there. I'm done.
Okay. Anything with your bonus action?
Let me see. Nobody's within 10 feet, so that won't work. So no, I'm good.
I mean, you could have done it before you left Finn, if you wanted.
I thought Finn wasn't hurt, right? He said he almost wasn't hit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Okay.
You're done?
Yep.
All right. Dizzy, it's your turn. So your first
Reggie,
attack.
take her down!
Okay. Do Reggie first.
Yeah, oh, I know I'm suffering, so Reggie's gonna try to take her down.
Okay.
How does he do? AC 11, guessing a miss.
That will miss.
AC 18?
That will hit.
Okay, she will take 9 damage.
Okay, she disappears. You watch
Perfect.
as Shadow swallows her, and she seems to disappear.
Okay. Then we will run over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I will attack this guy. Now, I am still at disadvantage, though, from the spell, right?
Correct, and you are no longer benefiting from the help because it was on the specific target.
Yeah, no, that's hey, that's how it goes. Yeah, I will attack. Okay, the first one is AC 16, but I might do worse. AC 16.
That hits.
Take 8 damage, please.
He's barely standing on Shadow Death's door.
Okay. One more. Ooh, does AC 12 hit, Gene?
It does not.
Okay, then I won't roll the second one if that.
Reggie, I believe, has one more attack.
No, he did both attacks on her.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Wow, it's at 1 hit point, and it gets to go. All right. It does not like what's happening around it, and it attempts to disappear. Bonus action, hide. Y'all see it. I rolled a natural 1. Y'all see it. It is going to attempt to claw Finn now that his shield is gone. I imagine AC 12 misses you.
It does.
Okay, well, it's going to try to bite you. And AC 12 still misses you. So, that's its turn.
I'm just like I'm like slap fighting it away.
Yeah. You can tell it's smart, so it's looking around, seeing it has no allies. It does not seem like it's fully committed. Otisesh, it is your turn.
Hmm. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can't quite get my spirit weapon there.
Hmm.
I'll do my own move.
Yep.
And I'll toll the dead on the dude.
Mm.
It's Wiz 15.
It makes it by rolling a 15 on a die.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's missing hit
Wow.
points, yeah.
It's barely up, somehow surviving. It'll
Okay.
die when it starts its turn.
My damage is 6. Halved is 3.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's going to take a minimum of 1. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Lamont
Cool.
begins to move closer, but doesn't really do anything. And at this moment, you watch as the woman reappears.
No!
Cheeky.
As she used her fucking Misty escape. She does not like how this fight is going. So, all right, she's going to Dizzy, please make me a wisdom saving throw. And then
Got it.
Finn, also make me a wisdom saving throw as she whispers these dark words and you feel your shadows move around you.
18 for me, buddy.
You're good.
That is also an 18 for me.
You're good. And you watch as she runs through these doors.
Finn actually rolled a 22. He just doesn't know it.
That's true.
You're in my aura.
No, bitch, come back!
Come on. Why are you not moving? I need you to move.
I'll show you some psychic damage.
15, 20, 30. All right. Yeah, she disappears through some doors.
Don't worry, Kellen's ready to run.
Finn, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna attack the guest.
Okay. Just let me know if you hit.
$14.
That unfortunately misses.
Fuck! Bonus attack. Bonus action. Attack again. Nat 20 for 27.
It explodes as you shove a psychic dagger up through its jaw to its head, and you watch its eyes pop. All right, you're free to move if you'd like.
Yeah. Which doors does she run through? Okay. I'm gonna run that way.
All right, now we get to do a fucking chasing fight. She's just fucking running.
All right. That's as far as I can go. That's my turn.
And you have dark vision of how far?
Can I see there?
How far is your dark vision?
It is 30 feet.
At the edge of your dark vision, you see her.
Okay.
It's
I can't do
exactly
anything, but that's
30
it. All right.
feet. But you spot her. As she's like fully just like arms shut, pumping. All right.
All right. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay. Callan, it is your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right. Yeah, she is well within your dark vision.
Yep. I will level my gun at her and hit her with a firebolt.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Oh
Okay.
no!
You're-
I'll use it at group inspiration.
All right. All right. I'll let it go.
I rolled a 2, which is a total of 10.
That will miss.
If there's anything else I can do.
And you also notice.
What I will do is I will activate my protector for
Okay.
8.
And you
8
also
temporary.
notice
That'll-
crawling through these books are swarms of rats.
Of course.
Oh, joy.
They're always rats, man. Never not rats. All right, I need to roll initiative for them. All right. Okay. And yep, we'll just do that at the top. All right, Dizzy, it is your turn.
Okay. I will, Reggie will double move. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Move to there.
Sure.
And I will javelin stab this lady. AC 23.
That will hit.
She will take 10 damage.
All right. This seems like the second blow that has hit her. She doesn't seem very hurt. She just seemed to reactionary teleport before, but she's here. She's here and apparently ready to
Okay.
fight.
Great. Well, let's see how the second one goes. Oh, AC 11. I'm guessing it's going to miss.
That will miss.
Alrighty. I will take a bonus action, and I go, and as I speak, my voice takes on a much deeper, more resonant noise. And Gene, I will use my channel divinity. I will use the Mark of the Unjust.
Okay.
And as a bonus, I have to have smited her. Never mind. I take it all back. I go, don't go anywhere. Stay here. And that's my turn.
Okay. It is open.
Oh, but wait, potions are bonus actions? Hold
Yeah,
on. I drink a potion.
Okay.
I drink a potion.
All right. I just added them to the new order. Otisesh, it is your turn.
Can I see?
You have a 5-foot light. That,
Right.
So you can see about 10 feet ahead of you.
So I know what direction everybody ran in.
Correct.
All right, I'm just going to run in that direction. 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I use my regular action to keep moving?
Yeah, you can double move.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'll just stop.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll stop my double move here so I'm not in range of her.
But you see her, and she sees you. Yep.
And she's in my field, so she's half moved and would take damage on her turn.
That's correct.
And I'll also move my spirit weapon uselessly 20 feet towards us.
It starts
Just in case things come back in this direction.
All right. Lamont is going to be out of the fight because to catch up would take him time. She goes. All right. She draws this like shadowy metal rapier and swipes it through the air and stabs you, or attempts to. Dizzy, AC 24.
Absolutely.
All right. You notice that it kind of reads with like an force. It does extra force damage, but just so you know, 7. Take 18 damage from the rapier,
Ooh, I feel that one.
and then she takes her second rapier attack and stabs Reggie with a natural 20.
I do an interception for Reggie, but
Okay.
I don't think I think I
think-
used all my
I
charges.
think you used all 3 charges earlier this fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure did. There they are. There they
I
are.
was critting like a boss. All right.
I am going to intercept 7.
29.
So Gene, I want you to know that if I didn't just intercept that, Reggie would be dropped.
Yep.
But because of my interception, he's still up.
All right, and she just slashes, and you see the shadow writhing on the blade. That is her action. That felt like a lot. Oh, I need to make a save versus your Spirit Guardian. Sorry, I didn't do that. She makes it. What's the total damage?
Great question. This turn, it's 16.
So 8. All right. She's not resistant, but you see her force of will kind of. Yeah. All right. That is that. 5, 10. I need to look at you guys. 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. These things double move, but they take 16 as they enter the Spirit Guardians because they're not smart. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. This one enters there. Oh, we lost Chris.
Oh, Chris ran away.
So he takes 8. And fails, so 16. We'll see what happens with Chris. Hopefully it's not too long. He's okay. All right, that is all the rats. It would be Finn's turn, so let's see what's going on. Let's see if he messaged me. Nope. All right, let's give him a minute. But we have a bunch of other people that will go directly after him before anything else goes. So why don't we roll with that until he comes back? All right, Kellen, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh man, these rats. So these are whole piles of rats together, correct?
Hey,
Oh, he's back.
Yes.
He's up.
These are swarms of rats.
Okay.
Oh.
Then you back.
No.
Oh. And that.
All right, if you're talking, Chris, we can't hear you, but we'll let you keep working on that. All right, Norm, why don't you take your turn while we figure it out?
Let me see. With my kinetic jaunt, that's only active for 10 rounds. You think that would have expired by now because it was at the beginning of the last fight?
I think you guys kind of came right over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how many rounds we fought. I haven't been keeping good track. So.
Let's say this will be the last round.
Okay. Good. So I can navigate through all these rats then without getting attacked and that wind up there.
Sure thing.
All right. Let me see. Unfortunately, I can't hit with burning hands. That would affect Dizzy as well, right?
I mean, you could choose to just hit her and no one else.
And that's what I want to do. And I'm going to
you can kind of
charge
aim
it
your
up.
cone so that she's on the edge.
Yeah, I'm going to use my last 3 charges, so it's going to be
Dex save.
Yep.
She will pass her dex save.
She'll take half damage on the burning hands. That's going to be 5d6. So it'll be 9 damage.
Okay, that's already halved?
That is halved, yeah. So that's 5, 10. And then I will renegotiate back to, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. There. Okay,
right.
I'm good. I'll activate my as my bonus action. I'll activate my device there to give everybody some hit points. Then I'll move.
Cool.
So that'll be 13.
Awesome.
All right, everyone gets 13 temps if you're within 10 of Kellen, which is everyone but Finn.
Yeah.
All right, dope. Dizzy, it is your turn.
All right, let me just update Reggie's attempts. He just basically doubled his current HP total. Okay. Yeah, this lady's gotta go. What are my spell slots looking like? Oof, buddy. All right, she is gonna get a javelin of lightning.
All right.
Oh, that's a crit, my man.
Well, she can't do anything about crits, so carry on. Oh, yeah,
I
Chris back.
deal
Sorry,
maximum
can you hear me?
damage.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a power surge here, and clearly it messed a bunch of stuff up. Sorry.
No worries, bud.
Oh no worries, dude.
What's your total, Chris?
I will deal 17 total to her.
Fucking as lightning charges through her hair fried, through her eyes, her teeth glow a second. She is bloodied.
Just bloodied. Okay.
Mhm.
Blood leaking freely from my mouth. I go, "We're not done here," and I'm gonna stab her again.
Sure.
17 armor
That
class.
hits.
Groovy. 10 more damage.
All right. Cool. Well, we skipped Finn, so Finn, why don't you take your turn right now? And then we'll go back to Reggie if that doesn't do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run at her.
Sure. It is a target-rich environment. She looks very injured. There's a bunch of swarms of rats that piled in but are being erased by the spirit guardians.
All right. Well, yeah, it's I can't actually with my movement. I can't get by the rats, so I'm just gonna throw a psychic dagger at her.
Wow. Sure.
That's a nat 1.
There is a group inspiration if you'd like to use it, but you can also save it. I leave it up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw another one.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
10.
buddy.
She
That's a 2 or a
She-
3 on the die.
she dips,
Yeah.
ducks, dodges, dives, and dodges the 5Ds and avoids your attacks.
Fucking rats, fucking shadows. I fucking hate this place.
All right, Dizzy. Why don't we? And also, I'll say, because you moved over there, I don't know if you would have been. You may have been. No, you wouldn't have been closest for the temps. All right, Dizzy. Finish your attacks with Reggie, please.
Okay, Reggie will hit her with a crit on his bite. She will take 8 damage from that.
You watch as he rips. He pulls her down and then rips her throat out. This black ichor piles out, and she dies. And her tattoos stop moving and kind of seep into the ground with her blood.
You are the best dog. And then Reggie will attack this rat swarm to my south.
Sure.
And he will hit AC 19.
All right. Please give me some damage.
That will be 7 damage.
I think it's okay. So it is the end of the round, and because we have some spirit guardians up, and Otisesh is next, and then they all get to die from the spirit guardians, we'll just call this fight. As a lot of them failed their saves, and they would just take tons of damage, so it's not real worth it. So a calm washes over, and all the dim lighting that was in this area kind of picks back up again. It is no longer like dark. As you notice that when that shadow was formed, it seemed the light in the area seemed to go out. And we're out of initiative.
Well, we have a lot of searching to do.
You do. You do.
I slide off of Reggie's saddle, and Reggie lies down whimpering, and I lie down a little bit with him. I just need a sec. I'll be right there, guys. Okay.
Odysseus just sort of hunches over, sort of half crouched. You might imagine this is how a dragon man sits down. He looks tired.
Like a Slav squat,
Yeah.
but your tail balancing you.
Basically, yes.
I'm gonna go over to the warlock. I'm gonna kick her in the head, and then I'm gonna search her.
Okay. So she has a strange black metallic rapier. Um, she has some coin. Roll me. I have a chart. Let's see. Roll me a D100, please.
68.
Okay. She has 30 gold on her.
Yeah, she's got this sword and she's got like 15 gold on her.
Yeah, that sword, it sucks. Don't get stabbed by it.
Yeah. Finn, it's cold in your hand, but not ice cold. A different kind of chill. It's like when you're connected to Lamont's mind. It's that same kind of feeling, but it's not like painful. You can hold it. It doesn't seem like anything weird is happening besides that.
All right, I'll for now I'll just stick it into my belt until I figure out what it is.
Cool. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What other places do you guys want to? You have the laboratory. Now you have this library that seems open. I will reveal the stuff. Hold on one second. So I'll reveal the room, and you guys will see that there seems to be like a strange, like circular room with statues surrounding all around it to the north. But
Yes,
Oh, this.
Otis can go start searching the statue room if we want to like have people split up and search different places. It feels like there's a lot of
Yep.
stuff here. There's a lot of rooms here, right? There's like
correct.
the room
Actually, you
we
know what?
killed the woman in, the room that we fought the bad guy in, the torture
Yeah,
room. If you go back up north, there's a bunch of places I don't know that
yeah.
we've searched yet.
I think how about this? Why don't we take a break for like 15 minutes, and then we'll come back into it because it feels like there's going to be a lot of searching to do. So I feel like instead of trying to figure out a good break point, you guys finish this fight. So I think this might be the good break point. My brain is telling me. So we're gonna take a break for 15 minutes. We'll get back at let's say 9:10, 9:10, and then
Cool. Sounds good.
all right. So we will be back. Hello, and we are back. Okay, so there are a few places for you to search. There is the laboratory and the weird demon alchemist guy, the plague master. There's the room full of statues, and there is the library. So, where do people want to go, and what do people want to look for?
I'm like the scientist kind of guy. I want to go to the lab.
Okay. Is there a specific area you'd like to search in the lab?
That's the area where we fought everybody in this room, right?
Yeah, so there are like a bunch of like beakers and test tubes and things going on over here, and the dude died like right over here, I think.
Yeah, we saw him over here, so I'll start my search over here first.
Make me an investigation check.
Okay.
Can I give Kellen the help action?
Sure, if that's what you'd like to kind of spend your time doing.
So the best roll of that is a 20, a dirty 20. I'll be happy with that.
Okay, there are a bunch of different liquids, in different beakers and vials, and things be on the burner still. So, you see one, two. Okay, so you see a vat that seems to contain a good maybe like 3 pints. There's a vat that has 1 pint, a vat that has 2 pints, another 2 pints, then 1 pint, 1 pint, 1 pint, all different, and then another 3 pinter that are the same. So,
Is there any kind of like formulas around or any like paperwork to indicate what this might be?
no, but if you'd like to make me an alchemy check, I will let you know an arcana
Okay.
or cast a spell.
That's good. I have alchemist supplies. So that is what, proficiency plus what, intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll say if someone is proficient in arcana, you can give him the assistance, or alchemy, or herbalism. You may give him the help action.
Anybody else proficient? Now, if I have proficiency with the tool, is that double proficiency or just proficiency?
It is double proficiency for you.
Okay, 13, 16 altogether.
Okay. So you can identify that there is enough liquid for 3 potions of healings that you can vial up. So you can just write down 3 potions of healing. There's 1 greater potion of healing equivalent.
Mm-hmm.
There are 2 antidotes. There are 2 basic poison vials.
Right.
And then there are 4 different things you don't know what they are. It would take either an identify or a longer amount of time.
Okay.
So
I'll
you can
package that away.
write down potion question mark, potion question mark, potion question mark, potion times 3 question mark.
Oh, okay.
As they're
So that's
definitely
eight unknown things?
well, 3 of them are the same. So it's technically 4. So there should be 3 question marks and then 1 question mark that's times 3. It's like the same stuff.
Okay.
So given time, you can absolutely figure out what these are. But in your brief moment with them, like if you guys take a short rest, I would definitely allow you to figure out what's in them. But as of your cursory
I won't do too much. Yeah, I won't put it on my thing yet. I'll wait till I'm sure we'll get a rest at some point. But go ahead to the next person.
Okay. Who would like to search other stuff?
I'm definitely searching the library.
Okay.
Right.
Make me an investigation check, and I will say Lamont will give you the help action.
Awesome. So advantage or the D6?
You have advantage.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, the D6 I think is only for combat.
Okay. Gotcha. With advantage, that's a 25.
Dope. So, you find a bunch of notes on diseases and plagues, a bunch of research notes on curses and how to break them or apply them, researches on the moon phases and tides. There are notes of observation on the coming and going of boats / the naval movement of this town. And this is about 10 minutes of you like really digging deep. There is a notes on positions of power in the town, looking at like the infrastructure of like good targets. You're guessing, and that's kind of really what the notes focus on.
All right, cool. I'll gather up those notes and I'll just kind of shove them in my pack.
Okay, and I guess let's go with Otisesh.
I'm gonna search the statue room.
Okay, so you see 5 statues of different beings or aspects. Please make me a religion check.
20, not natural.
Great. So, there is one of the statues is of Tempest Volus. And what you would know of Tempest Volus is that he was where is it? I have it in my notes. There we go. I found him. He is the Colossus of Wind. So like storm, tempest, air, wind. So it's one of the nature pantheon. Then another one is Kenosis / Malates. So it's like a female and male aspect to a god deity. And so like half the statue is one way, half is the other. And these are from the Titanic pantheon. So like Titans and other things. And they are like hearth, harmony, unity, community, civilization. Then there is a statue of Emporia Didaskalos, and they are the Titan god of forging, crafting, progress. You will also see that there is Azir Zunis, which is the or Sunis, which is the colossi. So colossi are kind of similar to like primordials and like elemental beings, and this is the god of like oceans, rivers, tsunamis, water beasts. And then the last and the last one is Magmus Igneous, and they are the colossi of fire, lava, volcanoes, destruction, rebirth, and forging. And you notice that there were 2 other statues, but they are too broken to be identified.
Okay. Follow-up questions. Is there any pattern that would suggest what the 2 missing statues might have been from the 5 that are there?
You got a dirty 20, and you're an archaeologist.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, give me another check with like an intelligence-based skill check, but with advantage. As you start
Another religion?
Yeah, you can give me religion if you're trained in it. Something that or history if you're trained in it. Whatever you would prefer to use.
It's the same roll for...
Okay, but you can do it with advantage because you start like looking through the rubble.
Yeah, I got a 13.
Okay.
Very low rolls.
So you kind of look around and things you are missing, like you don't see a god of death represented here. And then, so maybe that's one of them. And let's see. So you notice that what you're seeing with these statues is that there are definitely colossi represented, and there are titans represented, but there are no draconic deities, and there are no like archfey or the gods of death, which are their own sets. So you're guessing that maybe it is another titan and another colossi are represented, but you don't see which ones they are.
Got it.
And you're guessing from the architecture and how this is built, because you found that old statue before, this is likely used to be some sort of, you know, not worship, but at least like a congregation of this like pantheon of like this town, maybe these like the deities that protect and represent Draven's Rest or whatever was before it.
And then searching around the room, around the statues, are there any like things squirreled away or hidden compartments or anything of value?
No, I think just the knowledge is the value you find. Like, this is an old room that you see wasn't touched. Like, it's a little dusty and like clearly they have used parts of this place, but like a lot of it seems like this is a area that was not really bothered with.
Got it.
All right. All right. And who would like to check the body of this creature?
I
Did
will.
everybody already search something yet, or no?
I think
Dizzy didn't do anything, right?
Dizzy
helped.
didn't.
But yeah, if you'd like to search this,
Dizzy, by the way, famously stupid. Like, Dizzy does not have any education, bad at finding clues, happy to help others.
Which body needs to be checked?
the plague bearer.
Big boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the plague bearer.
All right.
I'll check him.
Do
So
it.
you don't have to make it. Please make me an investigation check. Actually, you do have to make a check.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm actually good at
man.
this.
Gene.
I'm good at this, though.
Would it be all right if Finn walked back into the room and kind of helped him?
I mean, all of you can. I'm just saying, at the cursory glance, make me an investigation check for Diz.
I did 18. Oh, okay. I rolled an 18 for mine. Go ahead, Diz. Roll 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll it.
If you look like you're doing it, Dizzy, stop you. Here is my embarrassment. A 2.
Okay, cool. So Dizzy, you find 140 gold.
Neat.
Wait.
You find a strange jug that seemed empty. You find a strange device.
Second, let me write this down.
Okay.
140 GP, jug. What else?
And a strange like device, like tool that looks like it can be like twisted and moved around, but you don't really understand it. And that is what you find. And then
Okay.
Kellen, as you kind of poke over, you're like, you know this guy is an alchemist. Like, you've seen what he's done. You notice that there's a strange stitching on the interior of one of his coat pockets. And as you remove it, you find another vial of liquid.
Okay. That'll need further investigation.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I will take the notes out that I found, and I'm gonna give them to Kellen. I'm like, hey, listen, you probably can make more sense out of all of these notes than I will. Stuff about diseases and plagues, how to take off or give curses, phases of the moons and the tide, and naval movements, and they were taking notes on people who've got power in the town. So I think they were
That could
looking
be
for
pretty
targets.
interesting.
Yeah, here you go. And I'll hand them all to you.
I also have a couple things that I've definitely identified. I have a potion of poison. Who would that help out? I actually have 2 potions of poison.
So you know that poison can be applied to slashing
Weapons.
or piercing weapons, or slashing or piercing ammunition.
Finn, would this help you with your blades or not?
No, because I kind of make them with my mind. So you could probably put them on your little bullet things there.
I'll look over at Disney with the potion, then think better of it and not even mention it. But I did manage to pick up 3 potions of healing, so I'll give 1 to each. I have 4 potions actually, so I'll give each one of you a potion of healing.
I'm just gonna.
There you go.
Immediately drink it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just face my potion. Regular potion of healing.
Correct.
Yep. And then I have a bunch of vials that I really need to sit down and investigate a little bit.
Oh, that was a really good potion. I don't know about this plague bear guy, but he knows how to make a mean potion. Oh, hey, Kellen, I found this weird device. and I probably shouldn't be touching it.
Vice.
Yeah. So he hands you
I
this
don't
like
know.
strange like rod tool that seems like it can
Mhm.
twist and move. It has buttons. You can bop it, pull it, twist it. Who knows what it can do?
Hmm. Can
Make
I?
it.
I guess I can identify that at some point, or is an Arcana going to help me?
You can make an Arcana check, but you've probably a spell might help if you want to do it quicker.
Okay. Now I have +5 Arcana, but I'm not actually trained in Arcana, so can I still roll or not?
Yeah, I'll let you make an Arcana check.
Okay. No, I rolled an 8. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks strange. Like you think that if you knew what it did, maybe it'd be useful, but who knows?
Okay. Oh, I still have the right gem, so I can identify this.
Yeah, but
Hey,
again,
Finn, are you going to use that sword? Are you interested in that sword?
I want to figure out what it does first, and then
Okay.
and then yeah.
I know you make your like brain blades, but
Well, near I can figure if something ever happened to me, brain, I couldn't do it anymore. I'll definitely need a backup weapon. So
I have the proper
Um,
gem. I'll be able to identify everything for you guys if you'd like.
oh
I mean,
yeah, that's great.
I'm not a doctor or a scientist or a priest, but if your brain is having problems, I don't know if a sword will help. But I like your attitude.
Just in case. I don't know much about like brain medicine either. I'm figuring out as I go along, but yeah, just in case.
Okay.
But if I can't use
Oh,
it, yeah,
God.
I'll offer it up to somebody else who could. I just want to know what it does first.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely. I got stabbed with it. I can tell you, it hurts really bad, really, really bad.
All right, so
Um,
I'll hand over the rapier to Kellen to identify.
If we have time, my equipment's all dirty. I still need a lot of work to get back to where I need to be. Is there anything we need to like kill right now?
I mean, we still have two of the three, I don't know, leaders here. Um, if we want to take a moment to just kind of regather our strength, we got to find a safe place to do it. And I think this room, I mean, it's kind of gross in here with bodies, but we can probably block off all these doors so no one can get in.
I'm down to rest wherever you want. Just let me know what you need me to do and what you'd like me to move in front of doors.
I am
Oh,
fine
the question
resting
is-
anywhere.
You do want to rest, or you don't want to rest?
I
I think
mean,
we should rest. I am fine resting anywhere. Do we need to remain down here at all?
well, we're not done, Otiseth. There's still two more rat commanders.
Well, then it's probably not really safe to rest. I need a long period of time. I have equipment to go over. I have to,
Lamont will
kind of
pipe in and
peruse
go,
and meditate.
my mistress is also likely. We have not found her yet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I relay that to everybody.
Let's continue then.
Okay.
I guess a short rest is an hour. We can some that'll help some people, won't it?
Yeah, I look. I think if we take an hour, I think it'd be at the very least it'd be really good for Dizzy. Dizzy that doesn't look very good. Looks
Yeah,
pretty hurt.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I think taking an hour is fine.
Okay.
It'll at least restore.
Yeah,
My hit
you
points.
guys can close the doors in this room, and you could probably rest in like the holy room, as it were. That like the statues are.
Okay.
That seems untouched and not smelly and awful.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's do that.
All right.
Gene, in these crates, is there anything in these crates or barrels or pretty much?
I'll say, roll me a percentile check.
Okay. I figure I just kind of check them on as the percentile.
Yeah.
65.
Okay. There is, let's say, 1,000 gold worth of alchemical / herbalist supplies. So it's a
Yeah,
lot
but we
of
can't
stuff.
like Yeah, but we can't like transport that. Yeah, easily.
Well, I'll say if Kellen has a bag of holding or something, you could take it all.
I do. I do.
Kellen, there's a lot of really good. I mean, I don't know what from what, but these vials look in pristine condition.
Oh.
There's some ground up
If we wrap
herbs.
them up really well, hopefully they'll survive in the bag. They can get jostled, but if we pack them up good, they should be okay.
All right. Well, here I'll give you a hand with that, and then we'll take a little nap.
Sounds good to me.
All right, I'll write down 1,000 gold worth of alchemical supplies.
Yeah.
Good.
Gene, this jug I found, is there anything in the jug?
Like, so you open the jug and you shake it, and you think you hear sloshing out the bottom?
Do I smell anything? I'll give it the sniff test.
Let's see. Do. All right. Oh, one, two. Roll me d10, please.
Okay. That would be a 3.
You take a sniff, a bit hoppy. Notes of a little bit of citrus. Smells like beer.
Here.
I'll have a little sip. I won't like guzzle it.
Yeah,
But,
it cold beer.
oh, and it's cold. Oh, this is great.
And it's a 12-pound jug.
Oh, okay. I put an arm under it. Yeah. Anyone want some a brewski while we rest?
Yeah.
Yes, Kellen's right next to you as soon as you say it.
I will pass around this cold beverage while we take a short rest.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, so you guys kind of sit around drinking. You're sitting in the holy room. Dizzy and Otisesh, please give me a spell casting check. So whatever your spell casting modifier is, plus a d20.
Would that be
22.
my wisdom?
Yeah, for you it's wisdom.
No.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
Okay. What level are you, Rennie? Sixth?
6. Yes.
6? Okay.
6.
All right. Rennie, roll me a d3.
2.
Cool. So, as you guys are relaxing and spending time in this like non-disturbed chamber, Otisesh, you can't quite. This is not a place for your people. This is not your gods are not represented. So you don't feel a deep connection here. But Dizzy, you do. You feel whatever your paladin order has sworn to do. You've done good today. You've done part of your job. And kind of everyone looking at Dizzy, kind of get like a weird like heat shimmer for a second, and everyone can restore up to 2 levels of spells. For Finn, that would be 2 of your psychic dice because you don't have spells. As kind of his paladin aura pulses and these beings lost and forgotten know that champions of the light or not so light are trying to purge the corruption in this place. So you can get the benefits of your short rest, but you will also gain up to 2 spells, like two first levels spell slots or 1 second level spell slot. Or for Finn,
Perfect.
If you don't want your psychic dice, you can get 2 charges in an item. Just to kind of give an equivalent exchange.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Oh, bummer.
But Otisesh, you will also get a first the 2 of those spells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You get it.
Slightly less bummer.
Yeah, you just
I don't know why.
Yeah. It would have, yeah, it would have been more powerful from you because you're a full caster.
Yeah.
So, but hey, it's still cool stuff. All right, so as you spend this time kind of identifying and spending time with these items, let us talk about them. Okay, so I have them in my notes. Okay, so there is a potion of animal friendship,
Mm-hmm.
a potion of growth, a potion of heroism,
Norm, are you writing this down?
Yep.
3 blood of the lycanthrope were-rat.
Say again what that is. 3 blood of the lycanthrope. What?
Blood of the lycanthrope. So essentially, if you can get someone to ingest it, or I think if you apply it to a blade, they have to make a con check, and if they fail, they become that type of lycanthrope.
Oh man.
So it's a way to spread lycanthropy. And then the secret vial you found is, it is blood of the lycanthrope antidote.
Wow.
The jug is an alchemy jug.
Yeah.
And the item that you're kind of fiddling with that you don't understand is an all-purpose tool +1.
Ooh, that's good.
+1.
And what about the rapier?
The rapier. I have not statted it yet. So it is a magical rapier, and I will get back to you on what it does. Give me a little bit of time. I decided that it was cool that you guys earned it, so I want to throw it in there. So it is a magical rapier. What it does, I'll have to fully decide, but it will at least do like a D6 necrotic extra. So it'll just be a magical rapier that does plus a D6 necrotic. No +1 to hit. So, but it'll count as a magical weapon because it is a shadow weapon. So it's like shadow bladed.
Okay, well, I'll run through the list. I'll say we have 1 potion here of animal friendship. Who would that benefit us? Anybody in tune with animals? As I look over to the dragon.
I am.
Okay.
I like Pet Reggie.
Done. 1 potion of growth. It'll make you even bigger. Anyone?
I would like to really see Dizzy as giant Dizzy, just smiting the shit out of things. That's my
Okay.
goal.
So you're saying
Done.
you'd like to see him as a fully normal-sized man.
No, giant.
next
I
year.
am Norm. Oh, I don't hear this.
You got it? Okay.
I
Gives it to
guess.
Dizzy. Yep. The next one makes somebody really strong and powerful for a little while. Makes you like a hero.
I mean,
I'll take it if nobody else wants it. Yeah.
I'll get to the other potions in a second. This jug is an alchemy jug. So
oh,
it'll
that's
do
the one that had beer in it.
Yes.
That's a good jug. I mean, Kellen, you're an alchemist sometimes.
I'd have to see actually what it does. But you can hold it now. It has beer. I guess it'll have other stuff too.
It has a ton
Okay,
of
I
other
mean,
stuff as well.
I'll hold on to it. I take
Okay.
another sip.
Okay.
It's still beer.
This rapier does like nasty damage. It's kind of useful. It's actually magical, but it will do some extra damage of the necrotic variety.
I'm about to build it. It also seems like it can steal the life of your opponent.
Okay.
In a cinematic way.
Ooh, I would like that, please.
We'll hand it over to Finn.
Thank you.
We have a problem with a couple of these vials right here. So I'll lay out the 3 vials and explain that, well, basically, if you put these on a weapon and you hit somebody, you turn them into a were-rat.
Oh, those are that's horrible.
Yeah. But the good news is the one that was hidden in his garment is an antidote. So I guess if we get rid of the 3 ones that caused it, we have an antidote in case it'll cure somebody who has it, unless we really have a need for turning people into were-rats.
Are there any limitations to how long someone Could have been a were-rat before it would fix them.
I guess it would help him. I don't think there's. Would I know if there's any time constraints on that?
You can look up the item, unless you want me to do that for you.
Okay. Oh no, I can look. I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was a standard item.
I don't know what books it's in, but I'll look it up for you, so I'll tell you what it does.
Okay.
Blood of the Lycanthrope Antidote. When you drink it, it removes the curse of lycanthropy from you
Ooh.
if that curse was imposed by a lycanthrope's bite or similar effect.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, Kellen, that's good if you can reproduce that. We don't know if other people are infected, who we might encounter.
I guess I could work. Oh, I could investigate it, so I'll pack those away.
Gives me
and
like
then the
rubs
last,
his shoulder a little bit.
you don't have it, do you?
What else did we find?
The last item here is this little item that has like little buttons and little things on it. Actually, it pretty much does everything. It's like an all-purpose tool, so it'll work the thieves' tools. It'll kind of tinker. You can kind of do everything with it. It's kind of handy that way.
I mean, Kellen, that sounds like for you, right?
Yeah, I would be able to use that for everything. That's pretty darn handy.
Kellen, you never took that wand that we found, right? Right?
The recent wand?
The War Mage wand that we found, you didn't take
No.
that, right?
Did not.
Hey, Odyseth, you might want this wand. I noticed you cast a lot of magic, and I guess wands are more wizardy, but I don't know, it might help you. And I will hand you a wand of the War Mage +1.
Okay.
You do a lot of magics.
I will investigate this and see if I can put it to good use.
All-purpose tool.
And
does that actually work for my character?
I mean, absolutely.
I mean, I'll say this,
Okay.
Sam, yes and no. Like, if you have spells that do attack rolls, there might not be many that you have, but it will help with spells that do make attack rolls. It might not help all the time, but it'll help some of the time.
Would it help my spirit weapon
Yes,
attack rolls?
that's a spell attack. Yep.
Because that's the thing I do every round, basically.
Yeah, it'll +1 that attack roll, bro.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't help your DCs, but,
Yeah.
still good.
Yeah, it is better than not having it. That is for sure.
all right.
So
Okay, I
I'm gonna
feel
give you-
a lot better.
let me give you a little information on the Tenebrous Rapier. What it does is it does an extra D8 necrotic damage. It is a rare item that requires attunement. Three times a day, you can essentially drain the life of your opponent. So when you make an attack, you can make whatever your necrotic damage. You can heal that many hit points, and then 3 times a day, and it regains a D3 charges per dawn. And that pretty much it's just a crystal sword, but with some stuff swapped. As a bonus action, you can diminish bright lights into dim lights and turn dim lights into darkness.
That's fucking
As
dope.
it kind of
that's for Finn.
It drinks the light in. I'm gonna add it to your sheet, Chris. So give me a moment. I'll tell you to refresh your character.
No problem. And just for everybody's information, for the next 3 hours, we are all psychically linked. But I am your telepathic hub, so you can all talk to me, but you can't talk to each other. And I can talk to all of you. So if we want to be silent while we're walking, you can relay messages to me psychically, and then I can relay it to everybody else, and no one will hear us talking for the next 3 hours.
Cool.
You're basically a switch. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you gonna spend the? All right. I think I added it. There we go. Are you going to attune to the rapier during the short rest?
Let me take a look at it. Hold on a second. Refresh now?
Yep, you should be good.
That's nice. I'm probably going to. I think I'm gonna wait.
I'm just
To
saying.
to attune
Okay,
the tunes
because
for now.
you have you have the short rest to be able to do it if you want to. Is
Okay.
why I'm saying.
I'll attune to the wand.
Sure. Yep. You can just add the wand to the war mage. And are you going to do? I think you need to attune to the tool if you want to, Norm.
And right now, let me see. I can think I only have 3 attuned items, and I have 3 currently, so I'll have to
Well,
think about it.
you'll have to make some choices.
Yep.
But
I have those cool boots. They're not very handy all the time, but they are nice to have.
that's true.
The boots of the winding path.
I mean, I leave it up to you. It is
Okay.
the artificer multi tool is very good for you.
Yes, it is.
All right, and so it's been an hour. There has not been much movement so far. You guess you're clear. I guess Reggie would probably have also taken the short rest with you. So everyone kind of took a short rest, and you guys have healed up a little bit, and you feel
Okay.
invigorated now that you have been near this statue, this kind of holy ground you're under.
Um, I want to leave an offering to this room.
Okay.
Again, I don't know a specific deity or god that did this, but I'm gonna kind of place it in the middle,
Sure.
Gene, and I will make an offering of um. I mean, I guess I could put down gold, but that feels gauche.
Hey, Gene.
Yes.
For some reason, our cameras are a little askew on the screen.
Oh, weird. Okay. Let me see what's going on. Thank you. Wild.
No worries.
Why are they askew? What happened? No one left. That's so weird that it just changed. Hold on. Let me maybe. No, I don't. Yeah, I guess it just fucking changed. All right. We'll work on that as you guys are talking. That's so good. That's so wild.
Did the I know that happens on Discord if you actually make the screen smaller, it's not expanded to the full screen.
Yeah, no, I mean it should be the right size. I think it just maybe while fucking fuckerating. But continue role playing. I will fix it. It'll take me 3 seconds.
All
Okay.
right.
All
Okay.
right. So, go ahead.
No, I was out of game. I was gonna say I'm looking more and more at the rapier. I'm actually gonna use that if it's all right. I'm gonna use that hour to attune to it
Yep.
because I like to while we're walking, if we need to pull and make the lights low so we can do an attack, I'd like to do that. So I'm gonna attune to it.
Yeah. And now you're using the weapon of your enemy. It's good times.
I used a bunch of healing dice to heal up from the
Yep.
short
Yeah.
rest.
If you guys want to spend your healing HP for short resting, absolutely.
So it seems to me the only way left to go, and I mean, again, I don't know how this place is laid out, but, where we went to the north when we heard voices, which I think might be these people. I point to corpses or the hallway that leads to the corpses. So I think our only path left is north. I don't know what happens once we get north, but I don't think there's anything this way, and I know where we came from. So
That seems like a good a place to start as any.
I agree.
all right, Reg, let's get to it.
All right.
And
You
I hop on.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys begin traveling. You can easily find your way back the way you came. There are currently no rats that you see. Um, Sorry, I'm just almost done fixing everything. Yeah, I fixed it in real time. Or the best. Okay, so thank you, Chris. I would not have noticed that. All right,
You're very welcome.
let me pull up the player map so that I can get a better shine of this. All right, so as you begin heading north, all right, there we go. A little bit of a bigger map, and then yeah, you guys can move yourselves. Kind of move him up there with you guys. All right. Yeah, you see the door is open because they wouldn't close it behind them. So you see kind of a sitting chamber. Desks. There's a door to the north. Doesn't seem like there are too many notes. Again, the doors are fully open here. There are also doors here. Sorry. You see some empty beds, some loose crates, and yeah, it looks like kind of a waiting chamber, or something that was turned into a waiting chamber. You notice a desk. It looks like people were kind of writing notes, but nothing of a true importance. It does not seem like there was, like they were like. It seems like whoever was here, which you're guessing is probably those people, they were just kind of waiting for an audience with someone. As you head
Okay.
to, as you kind of keep moving through, you see an old forge that is well rusted and definitely not good for use or anything. It's ancient, and you're
What's
guessing.
this statue?
Um, it's like another statue of an older humanoid, not a god, but like just kind of guessing, probably someone who found this was either in this temple or maybe it is a god of the forge. It's very old, or at least someone who is like noted for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you would probably place it with your knowledge within maybe 400 plus years.
Got
So
it.
yeah, it's
Um,
old, but
yeah, Gene, I want to poke around this forge as someone who lived basically at a forge for a number of years. I'm going through some of the
okay.
processes that I would go through with my dad.
Yeah. So because of like the light water damage in this area, as you can see from like the runnage of the water, this place is rusted. It's a little moldy. You're guessing, again, these people took this over and kind of established a base a few months ago, or a month ago, I think is what I said. And so like they didn't clean up. They didn't put this place, and this place has likely been not really used by whoever the inhabitants of this place was.
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
make me an investigation check.
Sure.
See if there's anything of value.
11.
Yeah, no, it's old, it's rusted. You know what? Honestly, an anvil can be cleaned and used, and like that's a great find, but it weighs so much.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but if you could clean this anvil up, you could sell it. It's worth, it's an anvil. They don't go bad.
Um,
Chris knows.
yeah, if my father saw the state of this place, Hank would not be pleased. But I mean, I guess these rats and these rat people don't care much for craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Yeah. In this room, you see a bunch of beds that are like not rotted, but like moth eaten, and like definitely have been used recently, likely by the guests. There are some broken crates that you find a little bit of refuse, which you're guessing is likely where they kept the mastiff. But besides that, it seems like whatever was in here, you had already acquired the interest of.
okay. I guess then there's really only one. Oh, there's right.
Yep, that is a way.
Okay. I
And there's
go,
no
hey,
there's no personal belongings in here.
Um, no, not really.
Okay.
It seems like let me roll some dice for you. You can add an additional 18 gold from the cultist that would have been on them that I didn't give you. So like you're guessing they were literally waiting for an audience to like speak to someone, which is why when you guys were fighting and they asked you like what's going on, they're like we're waiting. It's and you guys just kind of like no, okay, we're going, and they had no reason to think that there was a violent act happening
Gotcha.
because you guys didn't make a lot of noise, and a lot of the noise you made were in far enough rooms that it did not carry to them.
All right. I'd like to check to see if that door is locked and or trapped.
Okay. Make me an investigation check, please. And Lamont can aid you.
Okay. Well, thank God for the aid. That's a 12 though.
Okay. It does not seem locked or trapped, but it also does not budge when you try to open it.
I will relay that to everybody and just kind of shrug my shoulders.
um, I mean, I could try to force it, or we could try to find another way around. Yeah, let's
Is there
keep
any?
looking. I mean,
Yeah, is there anything about the structure of the door, the area that sticks out, Gene? Does it look like it was like obviously engineered for giant like rat ogres to open,
Uh,
or is there anything about the
no, but I'll say
architecture
it.
that?
I'm gonna give you the benefit of your background. You're just guessing these are ancient doors that have not been opened in a long time. So maybe
And
they haven't used this part of the facility.
how have I, as an experienced archaeologist, gotten around this problem in the past?
Sledges, pry bars, a strong person. Assuming it's not trapped and not linked to anything, yeah, it probably just needs a good shove. It's just Finn was trying to open the door, not put his shoulder into it. You're guessing if there's nothing blocking it on the other side, Finn could probably open it. It would just take a lot more effort than he wants to put in.
Yeah, I have a miner's pick. I'm gonna use that and try to use it like a crowbar
Okay.
to just like
Uh, give me
pop
an
the door open.
give me an athletics check with advantage.
13.
It's enough. You you kind of put your shoulder into it and pry it. There's a loud as you shove it open, and you rocks kind of fall as the crack that has not been opened in like 100+ years, and dust comes down, and yeah, you open into a hallway,
Put the
and,
pick away.
and it is there is dust, there's cobwebs.
This has clearly not
wow.
been used in a very long time.
Yeah. No, definitely. I
You
think it's
want?
worth checking out.
I'm gonna check for trips.
Yeah, you guys begin to hear a whoo, like a blowing wind sounds of in the distance.
Uh, all right. Lamont, was that you?
No, I am right by your side. And he kind of just waves from your own shadow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check the hallway for
Okay.
traps. Make sure.
With your passive investigation, it is untrapped and it is untrodden as well. You don't see any footprints. You don't see any scurrying. The webs are natural. They're not like, oh my god, this is a spider lair. It's these are just ancient cobwebs, and it opens up to a deep chasm. As you begin, you start getting the smell of brine, and you begin hearing the blowing, and then as you listen down the cavern, you realize that it is in a distance like the sloshing of a wave, maybe hitting some sort of underground cove.
Mhm.
But
Whoa.
you You can't see the bottom.
That's deep.
Maybe this is an old smuggler's passage.
Well, I mean, clearly, people we're looking for haven't used this area, so I think it's safe to say this might be a good way for us to escape. But I'll be very leery into jumping down there if I had to.
Well, we know it exists, and, if there's an emergency, we at least maybe have a point of, a place we can leave quick. All right, let's go across these beams. Gene, I want to look at these beams before I step on them.
Okay.
How old, ratty
Oh, they're
do
old.
they look?
Make a perception check.
Sure. 2. Yeah, these are fine.
These are fine. Super good.
Yeah, based on that perception check, I go, Reggie, wait here. Let me go across, then come across. Okay, buddy? And then I will, one step out, test my weight, another step, and then
You
go.
can make me an acrobatics check, please.
You got it. Ooh, I am squat and nimble, though.
You are.
Oh, I only get an advantage with escaping grabs. Got it. Okay. 25.
You can walk across both beams. You're fine. Super good.
Okay. I will move across.
Careful, Dizzy.
Yeah, it seems to hold your weight perfectly fine.
All right, Reg, come on.
All right, give me an acrobatics check for Reggie.
Sure.
What size category is Reggie?
He's medium.
Okay.
Acrobatics for Reggie. I don't know how his dex is. Dexterity. Ooh, okay. 6.
Okay. He makes it across the first ones that are tighter, easy. And then as he steps onto the other ones, they break. Please make me a dex save for Reggie.
No! You are not trained in dex saves. That is sadness. That is just fully sad. Here we go. The same 6, Gene.
Okay. Reggie falls into the void.
Oh,
I would like to try and rush forward and grab Reggie as he's falling, if that's permissible.
Make me what? So in order to do this, because you are far enough away that it would be very hard, because he went all the way across. Please make me an initiative check to see if you could even do that. So just roll your initiative, and let's see if you roll high enough. I will let you try. There is there's a group reroll if you'd like, if someone wants it.
I would like to use that if everybody's all right with that.
Sure.
Yeah, please.
Save the dog.
All right, that's a 14.
Okay. So you get across, and you're going. What are you trying to do to stop Reggie from falling?
I'm literally gonna project myself. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to cast jump on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to, as Reggie's falling, try to grab him as I'm jumping across the ravine, so I can pull him with me.
I like that. So give me an athletics check with advantage because you cast jump. I know athletics might not be your strong suit, but you have advantage.
Thank God for that advantage. That's a 15.
Okay. So in a scrabble of action and danger and fear goes into your mind as Reggie is scared. You guys kind of pile and slam into Dizzy. You guys end up in a sprawl as these two boards are gone from there.
Oh my god. Reggie! Finn! Oh, thank you! Oh my god. Yeah, I was so scared.
It's fine. Good dog. Good dog.
And there we go. There goes those. All right.
Reggie slobbers all over you, just licking you constantly.
Otis is going to walk over to this little island.
Yep.
Is there anything on it, or is it just like a flat slab of rock?
Yeah, it looks like that there used to be hallway around it that collapsed into it from what's happening around here. And likely someone tried to go down here, hence the reason there are boards. But that was so long ago.
Got it.
All right. We're gonna have to worry about getting back over there at some point. But not now. How are we gonna get Otis and Kellen on the over here? They're gonna have to jump, right?
I'm gonna pull out stakes from my camping tent.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna hammer several of them into the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tie my hempen rope to the stakes.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie it to multiple stakes so I have a backup.
Sure.
And then I'm going to tie the rope around my waist.
And run and jump.
And then I'm going to run and jump.
Okay. Honestly, it's only a 5-foot gap if you go from over here and don't use those crazy boards. So make.
I am not very athletic, so I still want the rope.
Make an athletics check.
Nine.
Okay.
Can I guidance myself first?
You absolutely could have gotten.
I won't.
You're like, you look at yourself, you're like, I'm not that athletic, but I also can't look bad in front of these guys, so roll your d4.
Okay.
Wooden boards are our doors for this campaign.
I got a 1 giving me a total of a 10.
You make it across.
All right, excellent. I untie the rope from my waist and toss it to Kellen.
Okay.
Kellen looks a little nervous that Otiseth couldn't do it.
Oh, Otis did it fine. What are you talking about?
I don't know about fine. I'll cast guidance on myself as well.
Y'all watch.
At least I got a 4.
Fucking Callan just like sniffs some fucking like wake up juice and is like ready to go as he guides himself. Just puts like horseradish.
Can I make mine more of like an acrobatics type attempt?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I rolled a 11 total.
Great, you make it across. It was DC 10.
Man.
All right. You have all successfully crossed the chasm. Lamont just flies across to here.
Kellen goes over to Diz. I need some beer.
Yeah,
here
you go, buddy.
Otis is going to hammer another stake in the ground and tie the rope off here.
Okay.
I can't yank it out from the other side. If I did a good enough job for it to be at all helpful, if we fell, I can't yank it out.
Lamont says to Finn, I can remove the rope if you wish.
Yeah. Lamont said he could do that. We can send him over there to do that.
Do what?
To untie the rope. Sorry.
Oh, great.
Yeah, please, Lamont, if you will.
So he has the strength to untie the rope, but he cannot pry the stakes out. So you are down some stakes, but that's not hard, and the rope will become loose. He can't like throw it over. He doesn't have the strength to throw it, but he can do the knot.
So we can wheel it up.
Yep, and you
Put the
easily
rope
grab
away.
it. So you begin the harrowing journey.
Across a 5-foot gap.
I would have loved if that fucking dog died because of the jump. That would have made me laugh so hard. All
Oh, Gene, I had a feather fall in the bank. That dog was not gonna die.
right. Nice. Yeah. So you guys begin moving down this tunnel. You can kind of keep going. There are no traps. Again, this is not really used. And you notice that there seems to be some ruins in the distance. As you kind of enter this open way, you see some pillars that remind you of some of the structure you saw earlier in here. But this is clearly a much less together. Like this is definitely like a lot less worked, or a lot more decay has occurred here. Yeah, so kind of has rubble and minor things. If you guys want to make an investigation check or perception as you kind of look around the room.
Yes. Investigation. Nope, not me.
23.
All right.
I
14.
gotta stop making these checks. I don't know why I bother.
Roll a 1.
All right. So, 23. Otisesh.
Oh, Reggie's
Right?
gonna do
So
it.
you got the 23, Otisesh?
Yes.
Okay. Due to your trained eye, you know how you got to look for secret tunnels. You know you got to look for secret doors and ruins.
Oh, yeah.
And
Everybody knows that.
right over here, and I'll kind of mark it, and then I'll reveal it. As you kind of look around this room, you notice that come on, light. No, don't do that. Where I marked the white,
Mm-hmm.
that seems to be a secret door, and that seems to be a secret door.
Okay. Otis will go over to this one first.
Okay. So because you got a 23, you kind of like trace it around, and you notice that there is like there's a lever that is very well concealed into the wall.
Otis will pull the lever.
You pull the lever, dust moves, and this door swings open.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Boom.
I have spent a lot of time in ruins.
Okay.
And it reveals a hallway.
There is another secret door in this room. I don't know if we want to explore this room that was just revealed first, or open the other door.
I'd
Well,
say
maybe
we
we
check
should
out the other door.
Well, let's
As
check
you're
the
saying that,
room
Kellen
out.
just goes walking down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
All
following
right,
Kellen.
then.
It's like, yeah, we should just make sure nothing's going to attack us from behind. That's all.
All right. You see, as you enter this room, there's a little bit of water kind of flowing, but it looks like it was meant to. You notice that there are two doors to the south.
All right, let's check out the other secret door.
Okay. We walk back over.
All
Does
right.
this door have an obvious...
Uh, it does. Oh my god, if I can. Oh, and in real time, I need to draw this. Boop. Nope. Go away. Okay. Boop. And you see that there is a tunnel that heads straight through that area, that little white area.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I mean, Otiseth, you've done this before. Are secret tunnels good or bad?
Usually a bit of both.
I kind of like
Best-
those odds.
The best things you find are usually after the secret tunnels.
All right. As you guys begin I imagine, making your way through the secret
Yeah.
tunnel. Everyone make me a perception check.
Can Reg do with advantage?
Sure thing, it's all about hearing.
8.
8.
15.
Nice.
Also 8.
22 for Reggie, natural 1 for me. It was not
Okay.
meant for Dizzy to notice things.
Well, good thing you have a telepathic bond with your more intelligent than a normal creature animal. Reggie hears, and he'll relay this to you, which you can choose to do. He hears, it's strange. This is in Goblin, or Goblinoid. It's strange. I want to keep them waiting a little bit longer so we can get more out of them a little bit easier. And then a whispered voice returns. But it has been too quiet for too long. I do not even hear the rats moving. Maybe it is time to move to the next phase. I think we should continue. We almost have the other 3 infected, and the plague has spread nicely across the town. I think we may be able to enact the non-hostile takeover of this human town. And then just you hear like a like laughing in the distance, and he goes, "Well, you're always a bit fast to make those choices, but I am growing bored down here, so we may as well move on." And that's kind of where it ends.
I kind of put up the hand for everyone to stop, and then I will whisper the message I just heard. Yeah, they were speaking in Goblin.
Remember, we have that telepathic bond. I can tell everybody.
Right. I telepathically tell you to tell everyone.
Okay,
All right.
it happens. So that is what you guys, and that's what you guys hear, and that is also where we are going to end tonight's session.
All right.
Feels like a real good spot to end on. You're in a secret tunnel. You hear some people talking. Feels good. Feels right. So, all right.
Nice.
So that was great. Thanks, guys. That was super awesome.
Yeah,
We
it
did
was
it.
fun.
That was fun.
Awesome. Good game.
We may or may not be very close to the end of this rat race.
Mhm.
That might be the next name of this.
I see what you did there.
All right.
When Gene's laughing like Jabba the Hutt, you know we're in for time.
All right. So thank you guys for playing so much. Anyone who watched, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll hopefully be here in 2 weeks unless we have a scheduling conflict, and if not, we'll be there 2 weeks later. But we're trying to keep it on the regs. All right, so we're gonna say goodnight. I use a whole bunch of 2-minute tabletop and other cool map things that you will see in the end credits and anything I've zap maps and all that fun stuff. Want to give people credit for what they did and thank you for your work. So I will talk to y'all later and have a good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.